Tell everybody who you are.
So hey, I'm TJ Kazuski with EMM Loans. We're here today with Sarah Krasinski.
Oh, fun.
Checking out the Ashwood Manor designs.
Absolutely.
It's a really cool new business she started. Was it in the last year?
September 1st of last year.
September 1st
We're
of
super
last year.
excited. It'll be a year in September.
Yeah. So we're really excited with her. My wife Brittany loves this place.
Yeah.
She's here all the
A
time.
little too much. Just kidding. There's
Way
no
too
such
much.
thing in my opinion.
So she suggested, as you guys know, we're doing a series with
Nice.
local experts and doing interviews and just talking about their businesses and what's going on. So we wanted to talk with Sarah and just find out a little bit more about the business and what she's got going on here. And then we're also going to do a quick tour just to kind of give you an idea about what is available here and a lot of cool stuff. And then also I know
Wonderful.
Sarah's running a special on this awesome dress she's got on today.
One of a kind. I took it to Savannah and everybody stopped me and they loved it. And then people are asking, where'd you get that shirt? Because I took one picture with head up. And so I'm ordering a limited quantity and sizes. So get your hands on one. I think we already have a bunch of people ordering.
Awesome.
I don't want all of Lynchburg in one, but a couple of us can be cute, right?
That's right.
If we run into each other at church, we're both in it. That's funny. That'll happen actually.
Yeah.
So I'm cool.
So Sarah, tell us a little bit about what made you decide to start this business and how'd you get into it and
Absolutely.
what's going on with it?
Well, if you know me, you know I've always loved finding things for people, and my heart is connecting, and I just have a knack for sales. I love sales, so I have to be selling. It's in my DNA. In my past life, I drove a pink Cadillac. Don't judge me. But anyways, well, now this is why I found this. Honestly, it's because I love women. I love helping people find what they need. And so that's kind of where this birthed. I've done a lot of this in my house, which my husband's like, really, babe, can we not do a style appointment when I'm heading home from work and I need to go to my room and change? So that's kind of, he was done with that. And he's like, how about you start a business that you love, because our kids are getting older. They're not as young anymore, and this was a perfect time to launch something. Actually, it's never a perfect time, but God had it work itself out, and I have the best team now at Ashwood. I really couldn't do it without them, because as you can see, I've been vacationing a little too much. So I'm a little bit tired. We head out tomorrow for another vacation, and then I'm gonna settle in. Then I'm back in July and I'm gonna rock it out. But I've got to take a break too in life, so I feel like it's important to really have your goals set, but then also really know how to have balance, and that's what this year was for me.
Definitely.
Is choosing balance.
That's
and
important.
family.
Yeah, you can't work all the time.
So it birthed out of that, and honestly, it was a God thing. One of a local realtor in town, Yvonne. Do you know Yvonne
Yeah,
Jensen?
I do. Yeah.
She and I were in a Bible study, and she had just met me. She was new to Lynchburg, and she said, "Girl, I mean, seriously, one of my buyers is selling their plantation, but then their next property, this is for you." And it was not on the market.
Wow.
And she kind of brought it to my attention. I knew about the woman who owned it, Cheryl. She's wonderful. She followed me and always would reach out, hey, do you have this? Or can I buy this? So she knew what I did too on the back end for my home. And she said, oh my gosh, this property is for you. This is for you. And so she personally, we bought it on, outside of a solid deal. I guess, how do you word that? Because you're the mortgage guy. It was off the
market,
books. Yeah,
so
off books,
awesome.
off market, all God.
Yeah, this
Next
is
year.
a really cool space.
Yeah.
I mean, it's historic. You know when it
Absolutely.
was built?
It was 1790.
Wow.
To
Yeah.
I'm not great. I'm not a history buff kind of person, but there's a lot of people that I want to write up a story and I want to have a plaque outside.
Yeah, I think
Because
you should.
people they ask me that, and I'm like, oh gosh, I should know these answers. So I don't really know a lot about it, but I do know it was a part of the Thomas Jefferson lineage or whatever, heritage, and we just had to keep it alive. I mean, this would be a great space for a restaurant, to be honest, but girls not running a restaurant, so that's not happening.
Sure.
I would never see my family. So that wasn't happening, and honestly, it just worked because we have, what works for me is building others up. And so, another part to it is I could totally gut it. It could be my own store and everything in it I could house, which I didn't feel like that was me either, because I like to build up people and leaders. So what's happening inside Ashwood Manor Designs, and we can kind of show them around while I'm talking about
let's walk
that.
around.
So come on with us. I want to show you this. Obviously, this room is where a lot of the clothing of Ashwood belongs. So our clothing is found in here, and I'm going to eventually, you've got to realize when you start a business, it shifts very quickly. It will always be changing. I'm good about change, you know, and so like we don't lock people down. So if a vendor's here and it's just not working, or their season of life is moving on to being a grandma, or they're just not, it's not working for them, I let them free. I mean, they just have signed a month lease with me.
Okay, so there's different vendors in here that bring that stuff, so it's not all...
No. So that's where we'll lead into that. 27 in-house amazing designers.
27, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Are they all local, or?
Oh, yeah. All local, and we are all working hard to make this vision come to life. I mean, I allow them to come in after hours, before hours, and restock their stores. So it's kind of fun for me, because then I can come in and see new products. Like I just walked in, there's a new piece of furniture that I'm madly in love with that wasn't here yesterday. They came last night when I was having dinner with my family. So it's great because I don't have to keep a lockdown on it. We trust everybody in house. It's one big family. So I let people that need to go go, because that's just what God would want, you know, freedom to fly. And so, matter of fact, we've had some great people become so successful being in here that they've started their own stores.
Wow, that's really cool. So you're able to grow them from just getting started, so they can go and start their own stores.
Absolutely, and they're still here.
Yeah.
So we have them here too, and they have another store, and then another guy, he owns Stanwix in Boonesboro. Okay. He was here, he started here and realized the presence of Forrest worked for him. Mm-hmm. So he did branch out. He owns a new store over there by the Kroger, and he is not with us anymore. But we pass people all around. Yeah. We're all supportive, you know. So it's one big family.
That's really cool to see people grow out and expand into their own.
And I want to expand further into more of a boutique for me personally, because of course I love clothes and I love finding women clothes. So I'm gonna go into that a little bit deeper and probably turn one of my rooms into a pure boutique, like only clothes.
Wow.
Look, she's like excited.
Yeah, Brittany's excited. Yeah.
Yeah, and one of my closest friends, like, girl, you really just need to do that is your love. That is what you're good at. So, and we need that in Lynchburg. Definitely. Cool dresses, right? Don't you need dresses?
Yeah. We
that
don't
we
have
just
enough
can't.
dresses in our
And
closets.
when I was in Savannah, I went around and just really like looked, and I got some inspiration. So it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Awesome. You want to show? Just do a quick tour about the couple other rooms.
So you will find great gift ideas. You will find we even have food. We have hot sauces, hot barbecue sauces for men. We have vintage furniture, new furniture. I also do design work. I'm working with 2 clients right now on some big projects. And so that's really been fun. So sometimes you won't see me at Ashwood. I'm sorry, I'm with my clients shopping and getting them what they need. It was cute. Hunter, my son, got a text from his buddy who works at Lowe's. He goes, "You just got a bad refrigerator." Hunter was like, "Mom, did you just buy us a new fridge?" I said, "No, it's for a client." But his friend thought it was for us. Isn't that cute? So kids are even catching on.
Yeah.
Mom's getting fridges at Lowe's. No, it's not for me.
That's right.
So this is a new skirt that we just got in-house. Super cute. Of course, it's leopard print. These are great, you know, if you're a working woman, just to kind of throw on with the tank top and call it a day with a cute sandal. Like, so we kind of try to pair everything together. I know it's really cute. We do limited sizing and quantities because again, I like to bring new product in. I don't want to have stale product. So that's key too. As you can see, we have furniture over here. Great product. I love it. All right, come on in here. We even have shoes. So come in here. We have a very like boho chic. This is the Lost and Found sisters. We're not going through every room, but I wanted to show you how many different design aspects we have here. We even have a really cool back porch. Check this out. Here's where you'll find one of our new product lines that the Four Seasons brought to life. It is amazing. Every time we get it in, we sell it out. So we're thinking about maybe moving it to the front of the retail store because people are flying for this stuff, loving it. So again, we've got all this product line. It's called Broken Top. And we also have our barbecue sauces, hot sauces, and jams, local jams. So it's pretty cool. You can get almost anything. Margarita mixes to cute, like, you know, dish sets and fun vintage pieces mixed in. So like this piece, where are you going to find something like this? Anything, yeah, for kids. Like he's like, I like that. And so this is our back porch, Four Seasons, and this was birthed out of inspiration as well for a new vendor. Come on in. And this is more of like a mid-century feel. Look, I have all the lights on it. This is more mid-century aspect design, and this couch has got to go to a new home. It's a Ballard's design, brand new. This is where this comes in. A lot of realtors reach out to me when they have staging material they need me to sell. I bring it in-house and sell.
Gotcha.
So the kicker is Lauren Bell and Betsy Ferguson, they both let me sell everything of theirs.
That's awesome.
So guess what? They're smart women.
Yeah.
Yeah, they know boss babes how to get it done.
They bring it
because
in
that's
stage
not
it
their
and-
forte.
Yeah.
So let them work in their giftings, which is real estate, clearly. And they probably come to you for mortgages and everything, don't they? Smart women. And so let me work where I'm gifted.
Mhm.
So if we all work as a team, you know, in Lynchburg.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Definitely.
So, and then come on, this is a really cool piece. This is one of my favorites right now, buffet. You can make that in a farmhouse, French country, anything feel. Then you come into here and we've got a wonderful woman. Her name is Prue Knight. She's with Grove Avenue. And she has a more traditional design. So see how it's totally different?
Yeah.
And this is more like Boonesboro homes that are old, historic. They want to keep that feel. This is their look, and she does very well. And she works full time.
Wow.
Yeah, she works full time for Centra, and she still rocks out her design business. I'm going to take you down to Agatha's design room because it will blow your mind.
Okay.
This is the girl that opened a shop from the shop. And this was birthed. And how cool is this? Not only has she been inspired, she reached out to me. And it was a God thing because I needed somebody to kind of work so I could have a break. She reached out to me and said, look, listen, I want to get in on it. I don't really know what this looks like to own your own boutique. From that, it birthed she could do it too.
Wow.
So she learned how to do a system, which she never knew how to do. She learned how to do all the buying, and now she's gifted enough to start her own store in Bedford. We're really proud of her, and because of that, her daughter opened a boutique in Hawaii. And
Hawaii?
yes.
Wow, that's really
So she's not only inspiring us here in Lynchburg, she's also inspired her own daughter, which I hope to do one day for my girls.
You should open a place in Hawaii. That's not a bad place to.
Not at all. I mean, I'm gonna open another sister boutique for sure. So that's the goal here is that we get this and that's weird, but we might have ghosts here. That had to happen.
Watch out for the ghosts.
I don't know. Somebody could shop down there. I don't know. Let's check that ghost out. What are you doing there, buddy? Oh no, it's not a ghost. We have clients here. We thought, shoot, we'll let y'all come up and we're gonna head on down. Isn't that amazing down there?
It's very meditative down there.
That's why we're heading down.
Yes.
All right, guys, come on down. This is a really cute mirror everybody loves when you're heading down. She's got really neat pillows at all times, and the prices are really good. So her pillows are $45 for really high-end nice pillows. This is where we'll end up sitting.
Yeah.
Right, or right there, yeah. So then I'll let you. So tell everybody about what you do.
Yeah. So, we do mortgages. We love helping people buy houses, whether they're first-time home buyers, whether they, are buying their second home, investment property,
Wonderful.
home at Smith Mountain Lake. And we take a really team approach to it.
Okay.
My wife Brittany is part of the team.
She's wonderful.
She is wonderful. Seth is a longtime friend, is part of the team, and we really strive to communicate well.
Okay.
Buying a home, doesn't matter how many times you've done it, it's still a stressful process. There's a lot that goes into it, and
Especially now, because the market's so different.
Mhm.
And so you probably get a lot of offers on one home, and then it's kind of a bummer. But just remember that God's got that one house for everybody.
That's exactly.
You know.
There's the right one out there, and working with the right
Yeah.
team, realtor and lender, and we can just make things go so much smoother and so much better, and
Yeah.
over communicating just so that way you always know what's going on.
And I'm sure you're good at that because let me tell you, he sends me a birthday message, a live birthday message. Every year, I think for like 10 years, and I'm always proud of him. I'm like, if I can, it's so personal. It's like literally, Sarah, good morning, happy birthday. I'm like, Sarah? He remembers me on my birthday. That right there, woo, is something
and
to say.
that's definitely something we
About
want to
your
do
team.
is say happy birthday to everybody, and talking about
Yeah.
the videos. Every Monday we do a video update to
Mhm.
everybody that's
Oh, I didn't even know that.
in the that's purchasing a home with us. So
Okay.
if they're under contract,
Yeah.
we just let them know, hey, checking in with you. This is where we are in the loan process.
Amazing.
This is what to expect next. Everything's on
So
track.
communication.
Communication.
And really, that's key. Communication is always key to just let your client know because it's a hard, scary process. And they're lending, you're lending them money through a bank and finding the right one. And what are your thoughts about the market and the interest rates right now? What's happening there?
Yeah, that's a great question,
Yeah.
and one I'm getting a lot right now.
Okay.
Rates have jumped up pretty significantly over the past couple of
They're
years.
at what, 6%
Yeah,
or
they're up
whatever?
over 6 right
Sure.
now. But I keep telling people, now's a good time to buy.
Okay.
If you're looking for a home, go ahead and purchase that home. And then if a couple years down the road rates go
refinance.
down, refinance.
And we
that way
might
you're-
not be seeing the rates go down for a little bit. So you can't stick around and wait for 6% to go back to 4. It's not going to happen right now.
Exactly. It could go up to 7
It
or 8
might.
before
It
it goes
might.
down. So, go ahead and get locked in now, buy the home that you like. And then, if it goes down, you can refinance. If it goes up, thank God you bought it
Right.
at where you did.
Right.
So, it's still a great market out there. Lynchburg's a great area.
Oh
to
my
live
gosh,
in.
I look out at the top of this. This is another reason why I felt like this was a good idea. We get to preview the property, and I went all the way up. There's a cupola, and it's super cool.
Oh, wow.
And you can go all the way up, and you can open the door, and you can walk out on the roof, and all you see is red mud. And when you look out and see red mud, people are moving here like crazy.
Moving and building,
And
yeah.
Robin who works here, she's amazing, and one of our designers, she has also asked clients when they walk through the door, like, where are you from? And we are noticing that people are not from around here, they are moving here. So this is a great store, because if you guys have noticed, products still on trucks, products are not being marketed right, even at Target and places like we're used to seeing great marketing, people just aren't working like they used to. There's a lot of signs up saying we're closing early. It's because they can't get staffing. So what we have here at Ashwood is amazing, because we have 27 women and men. Husbands are behind it too. Matter of fact, Agatha's husband brought in that chair yesterday. Show him that beautiful chair. I love that. It's even called the Bedford chair.
There you go.
Isn't that cute? And so that chair should be gone tomorrow. This table should be gone tomorrow. This is an insane chippy farmhouse perfect round kitchen table. It's only $549 for this. It would be at Restoration Harbor for $2,400. These chairs are double caned. No, actually single caned, but they're great. They're only $174 per chair. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Those should be $200, $300 on up. If I'm right about that, but yeah. Sorry, Agatha. I sold them cheap now. But basically, I think what that does for people is we have the product, so no matter what, people are moving here and they need home goods. So that's why you were smart to come here.
Yeah, and
We're
especially
fully stocked.
affordable. I mean, it's unique. It's
We're not
local,
going crazy
but it's
with
affordable
pricing.
too, where you can come in and get what you need to furnish your
Well,
home.
and once in a while, we're gonna have an expensive product. Let me just tell you, I got an in-house restoration hardware hutch that's legendary. It's worth $12,000.
Wow.
Try to find it. You can't find the color. You can't find this product, and try to get it shipped in. Have fun with that. They also don't have it online, so I have this piece at my fingertips. It's not going to be $12,000, but it's not going to be two.
Yeah.
So it's actually a $5,900 piece coming in, and I think I already have it pre-sold because people get it. So it's out there. If you want it, it's coming in. Check out my Ashwood Manor and get on that on lockdown. So that's a Lauren Bell piece coming in.
Oh man,
So
that's awesome.
yeah. And she reached out and she was like, I know you can sell it. So, but it's all God. I give God all the glory for my ability to reach people and find them what they need. And again, my design clients get deals. It's crazy. So I had a design client yesterday, and I mean, I don't actually need a lot of design clients. So don't hit me up for all that. I'm two and I'm done for a little bit, because I work with 2 at a time, because I don't want to feel over, exhausted. I want to give my clients great. So I took in a client yesterday, and she was getting a flooring bid. Flooring bid was $3,000. She was already like saying, I think I'm going to use him. I said, well, you always get other bids. That's noble, right? Just like you go to 3 doctors if you don't get your diagnosis. And so I brought in my flooring guy. It was $1,500. She was like, what?
Wow.
So I saved her $1,500. And it doesn't mean that the other guy wasn't great. And we're not talking names right now. But it's all about, people
It's
want
connections
yes.
and who you know and trust. And
so my value add was crazy. She's like, oh, you're so worth it. I said, well, I told you, but anyway. And I'm not even expensive. So that's the other thing. Yeah.
Just here to help people
Yes,
out and
absolutely.
provide great service.
Yeah.
So awesome.
And so,
Well, I really appreciate your
Yeah.
time. Is there anything else you want to mention before we wrap up, or?
No, just grateful for all of our clients and for you guys just coming and finding us. If you have shopped here before, we're grateful. If you come back, we're grateful. And if you share our name in the community, because we're not a destination where people really know about us. We don't have a billboard. We're out here on a backside road in Forest. And so really word of mouth is how we're going to run this business. And so it's not just about me, it's about 27 families that you're supporting, which I want you to understand. I could totally take the store, but I don't want to. I want to have other people that we get to support. It takes more work for me, having to do month-end reports and cut all those checks and all that, those documents. But for me, I'm used to month-end because of the business I used to run. So praise the Lord for that. That's where I learned that. So thank God. And I'm grateful for you for coming in today.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate it.
And how many dresses are we going to sell? Let's go. Look, I've got Robin wanting one, and Brittany's getting one, so we got
At least
two.
two sold.
Two are sold, no biggie. Thanks, guys.
Awesome. Thanks, Sarah. Appreciate it.
And we're going to be closing mortgages
There
left
we
and
go.
right with
That's
this
right.
guy. All right, see you guys.
Bye, guys.